Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be part two to the Malevolent Shrine tutorial. Again, like in the last video, I'm not going to talk a whole bunch unless I have something to say about it. This part is going to be mostly focusing on the roof. So I don't remember if there are any parts I forgot to press record on starting off here. Um, so yeah, let's just watch because I don't remember what I put here. What am I doing? Oh, I am. So it looks like I'm actually connecting the main part of the building to what is going to be the roof, or at least getting it situated to where I have a specific design going there, and you're going to see in a second, is using stairs and I think there's nether brick, or I don't. What's the name of that block? This thing that the fortress made. Yeah, that stuff. Using that and the full block version for a cute little design I thought was cool. So I'm going to shut up as I finish that part until we get to the next part of the roof. So something I'm just realizing now, even after I finish that, that little stair trick, um, what I was supposed to do and I didn't do, it was one full block in the middle, and then you're gonna have the stairs facing towards that block on both sides. That's how you get it to look even and not lopsided. Going on to this part, I believe I have a angled version coming up here to see what specifically the blocks will look like from the side and how many. Then you're gonna put the second or your second color, like here, one block backwards. I feel like this makes it look like more just like a shingled effect or tiled roof, if you will. Also, do keep in mind the fact that whatever I do on this side is going to be replicated on the opposite side, and same for when we move to the 90 degree. So for this part, I'm actually going to use two different blocks. I have a lighter stair on the outside of the, so it's going to be one block off of the green is where the lighter stair is going to be, and there's going to be a darker stair on the middle part. Also, I'm sorry if the camera is moving too much. I don't know how to fix it. I think the replay mod hates me. Uh, this part of the roof where like it's that slight slant, I feel like one of the few parts that's going to be more consistent with all four sides in this video. This part probably is the part I hated the most about building this because I actually struggled with this for so long. Um, so if you guys know anything about Japanese architecture, they always have the corners angle upwards. Um, this is actually very difficult to replicate in Minecraft for some reason, or at least for me it is. Um, if you need a better picture of it, I will probably put in a reference for what I use. Because going upwards at a angle when using blocks is genuinely very difficult. And then if you see me moving back and forth, that's because I'm trying to do it the same on all four sides. I hate mouths. Specifically teeth. Why are teeth so difficult to do in Minecraft? I think my search history is very interesting because of it. Like, imagine you're literally just searching teeth in Minecraft. What the hell? I think that actually came out pretty good. That not bad. This part was also pretty difficult to do. I think in the end it was it's literally just 2 by 2 blocks going in at an angle. I think the first one is actually going to be a 3 by 3 block, or a 2 by 3, and then it goes upwards from there. You can see, from the angle, kind of how it's supposed to look. And of course, always feel free to pause or slow down the video as needed. And like I said in the last video, I hated the teeth, so I'm redoing it again. I do think, um, this second go around on it, it does actually end up looking a lot better. Unfortunately, there will still always be that overbite. And here you can also see the side profile of it with unfortunate overbite. So, the blocks on the side, what it's supposed to look like. Now this part, I personally just filled it in with black concrete, but I have seen a lot of other people when I'm looking at my inspiration, they've actually used this part to make it into a nether portal, which I actually thought was done pretty cool for a survival world, personally. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing right now. I hope I fixed the top teeth. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Huh. Okay. Now this part is going to need a little bit of explanation for when it comes to making somewhat natural looking rocks. I found this part to be very difficult. You'll see me struggle with this for a little bit, trying to get the sizing right. Um, Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of websites you can use to just find how to make ellipses, or I think that's what a 3D circle is called. Not 3D circle, a 3D oval for giant rocks protruding from somewhere. What I found to be the easiest trick was to make a circle on the ground of however big I wanted it to be. You can usually find diagrams for this all over Pinterest or even Google for that matter. And then, depending on what angle you want to move it from, just shift it over one or two blocks and fill in wherever you need to make it look somewhat natural. What I did not do, and which I wish I would have done, was go through and take out some of the blocks and make it more cobblestone or the mossy cobblestone. I feel like would also look pretty good with it. Or really any of the stone textures would have looked good. Or even use a deep slate in the water, like the rock is wet. That would have been a good idea if I'd remembered. Alright, so yeah, I'm really just making a bunch of rocks for this rest of the video. So I'll see you in the outro. Alright, guys, so that's gonna be the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, and I hope to have my next video out soon, and knowing me, that's probably gonna be at the end of December. I'm hoping it's not. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye!